Good morning, everybody. It is February 9th here, Tuesday, 12 in the morning, and we're going to take a quick look at ChainLink. I think we're reaching a price range here where ChainLink is either going to make it or break it. Since almost 4 weeks ago here, we've been making higher lows and we're stuck in this kind of rising wedge, right? And we're finding the support against this line, which is the 100 EMA on the 4 hour. I'll just zoom in after and I'll show you. And we're also making higher lows, but the rate between the increase and the decrease has been decreasing over time, right? It's not overextended as much anymore, and we're definitely reaching an area where the Chainlink needs to decide whether the buyers or the sellers are going to take control. So yesterday wasn't really that much of a great day. I still see indecisiveness in it. We did find that support at this line over here. We did have a more of a wick to the bottom a couple of days ago. It's still more towards the selling side. You still want the open price to be above the closing price. And but even within that, it showed us that that there is interest in Chainlink, but not enough for it to actually close above. This is what we needed. We needed this candle to actually be green, where this price over here should have been above, right? And then the next day, I think that that kind of forecasted the fact that we won't have really that much of a pump the next days to come. So right now we definitely have 11 hours and 45 minutes to go for the day, and I have a couple of I would say price levels here that if I see a break above or below, I would be a bit either interested or not interested as much in Chainlink anymore. So and that's not as in for the future, as in forget about Chainlink and it's a bad project. No, I'm just saying here for the weeks to come, Chainlink might either want to sit down for a bit, sit on the sideline, maybe have a bit of retracement, a bit of a healthy retracement after this movement upwards, and then we kind of assess the situation. So right now, if we're going to the 4 hour here, it's pretty clear that we're finding that support along the 100 EMA on the 4 hour as we go up, and it kind of every time we touch it, we do have this nice bounce to the top side, right? So actually, one thing on the daily here that I want to show you was that volume is actually going to the bottom side and it's getting extremely low, right? Which does make sense because every time we reach an area where buyers and sellers need to decide who's going to be more powerful and who's going to win that battle, it gets very quiet, right? This is an area where people are just looking and seeing what's going to happen, and then you can see that reflected on the actual volume itself. And then for here, even on the momentum on the MACD, we're seeing that we had that nice upward movement for the longest time here since the beginning of January all the way to the end of January. And now, some of that momentum is going back to the negative a bit. So, but, we tried to go above here after we pumped up, and just for one day only, we had a bit of a nice upward action. But then we actually start to fall down again. So that's what's going to happen right now. Volume is ticking down. Momentum is a bit more to the downside. And yeah, if we go to the 4 hour, just to make it kind of clear of what we need to break above or below, I think if Chainlink here soon enough needs to actually make another pump above this level over here. We did find that support right now for the longest time over on this line, I would say. And now here we're getting to that level where we need to see Chainlink continue to push up, and then needs to push up above the $26.9. So the $27. We need to sometime soon here within the next day or two continue to find support, push up, get to this level, probably find some sort of a resistance, and then continue to push up. And then eventually what we need to see is Chainlink actually breaking above this level. So we need to break above this higher high. We need to make another higher high above the 27. And as soon as we go above that, I think that's going to catalyze a movement that's going to propel the price action even forward above that. And that's when we actually do break above this level and actually continue to move up. Now, if that doesn't happen, we start seeing some sort of a sideways action here, and then we come down and try to see where this EMA would extend to. I think something like this would happen, right? This is the EMA in terms of how the rate of increase. And I think if we break outside of this level right here, where we're supposed to actually find support, I think a break below going down to the $24 is okay. We would still be bullish on Chainlink. That doesn't mean that it's bearish, but I think any break below this previous lower high, higher low actually that we made at $22.08. would be critical in terms of us kind of rearranging this and rearranging our perspective on Chainlink, right? So it depends on what's going to happen here within the next day or two, and these are what I think the levels that we should either break above or find support at if Chainlink is actually to continue to be bullish here. So let me know what you think. Right now, if we're looking at the 4 hour, we're seeing that even this here, or we're kind of losing that power in terms of momentum as we go down, and the actual selling power, the selling momentum is kind of to the bottom now. Recently we did had that break above, but I can see as that we're already kind of going sideways here on the MACD as opposed to actually straight up, right? So very critical times. We need to see how Chainlink performs. We need to find that support here. If we don't find that support, drop to the 100 EMA here, somewhere around the 23 or $24 is okay. It doesn't devalidate the bullishness of Chainlink. But if we actually still push above today or sometime soon, go above this upper high at the 26 at the $27, that would be amazing. That's a perfect case scenario. So let me know what you think. Please leave your comments in the comment section below so we can discuss this. And if you like the video, please like it. If you'd like to join our Discord, I highly recommend it. We'll put this analysis a lot quicker. And if you want to support us on Patreon, then check out the link in the description below. And thank you for watching.